From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Wednesday, April 26, 2023.
This is J.C. Reindl with the Detroit Free Press. Ford has completed the first building in its new Detroit Mobility District campus. The 3-story book depository is now mostly renovated and is filling up with workers. The book depository is next to Michigan Central Station in Detroit's Corktown neighborhood. It opened in 1936 as a U.S. post office. It was later purchased by Detroit Public Schools in the 1960s and used for storing textbooks and other various records. But the building suffered a devastating fire in 1987 and has been vacant ever since. Ford bought the building from the Maroon family in 2018, the same time it bought Michigan Central Station. As for that old train depot, Ford hopes to finish renovating it by early 2024.
I'm Sue Solaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. A Metro Detroit coffee roasting company and bakery rooted in specialty cakes, pastries, and bean-to-brew coffee beverages has opened a new location. Dessert Oasis Coffee Roasters opened Monday in Ferndale. Other locations are in Detroit, Rochester, and Royal Oak. It's the company's 4th location. The coffee shop and cafe is the Coffee Roasters' new flagship location. All under one roof, the building houses the cafe, the company's bakery, its expanding coffee roasting operations, and serves as its headquarters. The approximately 1,700 square foot cafe is smaller than the other locations, which average about 2,000 to 2,400 square feet. But the overall facility is nearly 9,000 square feet. It also houses a training lab. The new space frees up space at other locations. Inside is seating for 50 to 60 amid counter stools and chairs and a cluster of couches. The cafe's bakery highlight is the nearly 40 varieties, on a rotating basis, of baked in-house daily cheesecakes. There are also cookies, croissants, and muffins. Coffee offerings are made with beans sourced from quality-driven farms from around the world.
From sports assistant editor Andrew Burkle and the Free Press Sports Department. The Big Ten released its breakdown of the 2023-24 men's basketball schedule on Tuesday, and fans will be happy to know Michigan basketball and Michigan State basketball will square off at least twice next season. In the 20-game conference schedule, every team will play 7 schools twice and 6 schools once. On first glance, it appears the Wolverines may have caught some breaks from the Big Ten schedule makers. While Michigan is set to travel to both East Lansing and West Lafayette, Indiana, they will get a return visit from both Purdue and MSU. They avoid a visit to Wisconsin, but are set to play Maryland and an improving Northwestern program on the road with no return visit. MSU will not have to travel to Iowa City, where the Spartans have lost their last 3 contests. They also don't have to play at Rutgers or Ohio State. But the Spartans will have to go to West Lafayette and Bloomington without return visits from either the Boilermakers or the Hoosiers. MSU should expect tough road games against Illinois, Maryland, Wisconsin, Michigan, Northwestern, and potentially Penn State. For more on this story, including the rest of the Big Ten schedule, you can search for Andrew Burkle's article, Home and Home, Michigan State Basketball to play Michigan twice in Big Ten schedule, on Freep.com. Find more from the Detroit Free Press by visiting Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.